This is what we have been seeing throughout Queens all day today. We've also been talking to residents here in Queens, and they say they are starting to get some of their power back on, but partially. A lot of them also don't have internet, so it's making working from home very hard for them. People who live specifically here in Queens Village just say that they are afraid that the power lines are going to do more damage and their power is going to go completely out. But they say they're also scared someone may get hurt. Dangling power lines, uprooted trees, and tree branches are still an eyesore throughout Queens, 6 days after Tropical Storm Isaias blasted through our area. It's scary and has left many with little to no electricity and calling Con Ed's response disastrous.
Even though we have some electricity, but if you look at right now, it might come down any moment because the actual electric line is running under the fallen tree.
Yeah.
So we don't know exactly how stable this thing is.
According to Con Edison, more than half of the power outages that remain in New York City are in Queens.
I got it.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
One borough where workers are handing out dry ice to residents.
We'll give you 4, okay?
The Ahmed family lives in Queens Village.
I feel very frustrated and stressed out and annoyed, and also because it's almost a week and without any internet, and I can't get any work done.
If the electricity goes out, that all our foods and everything will be, we just have to discard everything.
Officials with Con Ed say 600 additional contract workers will be joining their 1,700 staffers and 1,500 mutual aid workers already on the ground throughout the city. Senator Schumer today.
There are more than 1,000 people from out of state coming. These are people, power workers, tree cutters. People can't be out without power without a week. There are elderly, there are pregnant people, there are people who are sick.
In the meantime, people who live here on 211th Street next to down power lines say they're worried.
We're hoping it'll get fixed by now. I'm kind of scared. It's very easy to get electrocuted if somebody is just passing by.
And another live look at where we are at this hour in Queens Village. You can see an uprooted tree right now, and you can see the homeowner just standing there upset. He talked with us right before we got on the air saying he has been trying to get Con Ed to come here. He's been trying to get those down power lines off of the tree, away from his home, so it is safe for people in this neighborhood and for the people who live in his home. Now, Con Ed maintains they're working their best to restore power for everyone. They say they do expect most of the power to be back on by 11 o'clock tonight. In the meantime, they are offering reimbursement for food and medication that went bad for New York City residents who lost power for over 48 hours.